take advantage. Don't leave my heart damaged. I understand that things go a little bit better when you plan it. Oh, so won't you sit?
Welcome to this Christmas only. Cause I'm telling you, don't miss this. I just wanna welcome you.
Hey guys, Annika, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing I can't decide whether I want to do a Naked 3 tutorial or a smoky eye because those were my two requests, so I need to decide, but I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm going to do another Naked 3 tutorial. I need to practice a little bit more doing smoky eyes because I haven't done one in so long, so I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing, but we'll first start off with my face makeup. I'm using the Mario Badescu face spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I love the smell of this one. Actually, I like the way this one smells more than I like the way the rose one smells, but I just always use the rose one. I don't fucking know why. Probably because I'm a fake bitch. This is gonna be a first impressions primer. I'm using the Wet n Wild base primer. This is just like the white one. I don't know if they have different ones. Photo focus, cruelty free. Ugh, I fucking hate it when these things are sealed because I always try and bite them off with my teeth and then I squirt it into my mouth. What the fuck? That's a really big hole. Okay, I see you, Wet n Wild. Not my fault. I have a heavy flow and a wide set vagina.
I can't help it if I've got a heavy flow and a wide set vagina.
Wait, I really like this. What is this? What is it supposed to do? Refines pores, fills fine lines, brightens complexion, and evens skin tone. Well, I really feel the refines pores. Like, I really feel that. Like, it's actually, like, I can't feel any- What? This is fucking- What kind of fucking wizardry is this? Guys, this is like $4. I don't remember how much it was, but it was really cheap. I feel like everything from the photo focus line is, like, fucking wizardry. I don't think it's evening my skin tone, but I'm, like, applying fuck. What's the point of a foundation that's gonna even your skin tone if you're gonna put foundation over it?
I got a lot of cool spots that we can go. Tell me what's the move and I got you.
Okay, I'm gonna be color correcting today. I always forget to color correct, and then I was like, oh shit, I should have. I'm gonna be using the NYX color correcting palette. I'm gonna be using this concealer brush that I have from Bare Minerals. I got it in a dumpster a while ago because I'm fucking trash. So I think I'm gonna take the green first, and I'm just gonna kind of put that where I'm red. These are kind of stiff to use with a brush, so I think I'm gonna put a little bit of the Smashbox primer oil on my hand, and then I will dip the brush into the primer oil that's on my hand, and then I will dip it into the shade. Am I making sense? I'm so fucking innovative. Potent. I hate myself so fucking much. Just kind of putting this on my cheeks because I feel like that's where I'm most red, and then I'm gonna do a little bit on my nose because my nose is also pretty red. I'm just gonna kind of put it on my whole face. Ooh, yes. Fucking cum. Oh shit. Dribbling. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, then I'm gonna put the peach underneath my eyes, and I think I'm just gonna do my finger for that. I gave up. Shit. Potent. Mix it all together, and you know that is the best of both worlds. Oh my god, guys, did you know that Miley Cyrus is going back to like normal? Like, she's like has longer hair and she's doing like country again, and I'm so fucking happy. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Shell Ivory. Oh yeah, it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. It's definitely not. Fuck you. When he nuts and it gets on your onesie and in your hair. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's a lot of fun. Ooh. Shit. That just ruined my fucking onesie. I cry every time. I'm gonna be using the Morphe Y6 brush. I bought this brush because a lot of YouTubers said that they liked it, and I do actually quite like it. It's just like a really, really flat brush, like flatter than my fucking chest. And to get in between my eyebrows, because I did my eyebrows ahead of time, because for some reason I have awful karma. Like whenever I do my eyebrows on camera, they just end up looking like shit. So I did them ahead of time, so I'm just gonna use a beauty blender to get like around to them. And I wanna fuck them up. Now for concealer, I think I'm just gonna use the Maybelline Better Skin because it's right in front of me and I don't feel like moving. Hannah Montana was my shit, and like it low-key still is. Like it was on Netflix for a little while in like 2013 or something. It was on Netflix, and like girl, I would watch that shit non-stop. That was a good show, and I like grew up watching that. And then like when Miley went crazy, I like kind of killed myself a little bit. Like she used to be my favorite. Like I wrote her fan mail and she never responded, but... Okay. So then for eye primer, I'm gonna be using this Essence I Heart Color Intensifying eyeshadow base. A little bit extra of it. I'm a little bit extra. I'm a lot of bit extra. Let's see if this really makes me heart color intensifying. Because this literally just looks the same as if I put concealer on my eyelids, so. I see you, Essence. Now we're gonna be busting out the Naked 3, just like I'm gonna be busting a fucking nut in like 5 minutes once I'm done with the eyelid. Actually, do I want to use the Naked 3? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna be using the Naked 3. This is one of my favorite palettes. I feel like it's really underrated. The Naked palettes used to be like really like highly regarded, and now nobody gives a flying fuck about them. I'm gonna be taking the shade Strange, which is the white shade, and I'm just gonna be like kind of setting my eyelid with that, and I'm gonna be taking the Morphe M173 brush, literally just like setting my eye. My Naked 3 is getting really janky. Like, I'm getting like really close to hitting pan on a lot of these. No, I'm not. That was a straight up lie. Love my life. Okay, I'm gonna be taking my favorite crease brush, which is my Scone blending brush. I literally use and abuse this. In 6th grade, we learned about use, abuse, and addiction. I think I'm at the addiction stage of this brush. I'm gonna be taking the shade I'm gonna try and do something different. Or maybe I should do a smoky eye. This is a really hard decision for me. I think I'm gonna do a smoky eye, but I'm gonna be doing like a light smoky eye. Is there such a thing? I'm not doing a smoky eye. Maybe I am. I don't know. I'm gonna be using the Naked 2. It's also a pretty good palette. Can I do a smoky eye? No, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna be using the OG Lorac palette, which is like a good palette to do smoky eyes with because it has a really nice gradient of colors. I'm gonna be taking the shade. Do I really want to? Yeah, I'm gonna be taking the shade Taupe, which is this right here, and I'm gonna be putting that into my crease. I have not used this palette in so long. Like, I actually have not used this in like maybe like 6 months. So I'm just like kind of blending this into my crease. This is blending really nicely on top of that like straight white color that we put on. It just kind of like blends perfectly. And I'm going to be taking the shade Sable, which is this darker like semi-sweet chocolate brown. Semi-sweer. Guys, I haven't used my Sweer Peach in so long. It's like really making me sad. I need to bust it out just like I'm going to bust a fucking nut. So I was looking at famous birthdays. I don't know, whenever I'm bored I go on famous birthdays and I just like, I don't know, I just like look at it. And so I was looking at like the most popular people just in general. Jacob Sartorius is ahead of Barack Obama. How fucked is that? The 44th president of the United States of America is still not as important as the cringiest person on the face of this earth. So fucking sad. Oh shit, I need to bake my laugh line. Who needs concealer when you have cum? And who needs powder when you have cremated bodies? Why am I so fucked? Okay, I'm just like kind of blending that sable color into like the outer corners, and I'm just making sure that everything is seamless and fucking slaying as fuck. Then I'm gonna be taking the shade Espresso, which is this like really dark brown. I'm just like blending it really well, still putting it in the outer corner. Just like making sure that it's all the way blended. Like, we want this to blend into fucking perfection. With these colors, you want to make sure that you're not digging into them too much because these are super duper soft. Okay. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Black. And this is blacker than my 17th dick. So really making sure that I'm blending this. And like, as you can see, like I really took time to make sure that the progression, I really wanted to make sure that the progression of colors was really intricate and make sure that they were all blended out really nicely. It doesn't look very smoky, does it? I mean, does it look like I give a flying, walking, swimming, driving, teleporting, running, carpooling, teaching, learning, fucking fuck? Probs not, because I fucking don't. The thing is, with a smoky eye, it's really easy to mess it up, so you really need to make sure that it's completely blended and completely like fucking in there deeper than the dick is in the pussy. Like, am I so sexual? I can find a way to turn anything into a sex reference. Oh my god, when it all comes together, should I wipe off this base? Nah, it's just this like matte black, and I find it really intense, so I'm just getting that so I can make this an even more intense black. What's the blackest black eyeshadow that you guys know of? The most pigmented, most intense, that just comes up black, like that you know. And leave it in the comments below, and if it's in a palette, just comment it anyways, because I'll buy the palette just for the black. Essentially, like, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to find the blackest black and just putting that into the crease, making sure that it's blended though. I was expecting not to do a smoky eye, so I would have done my face makeup second had I known that I was gonna do a smoky eye. So now I have to clean it up with concealer just because it's looking kind of shitty. This has been a really quiet vid. I've just been like really focusing on what I'm doing. All over my eyelid, I'm going to be taking the ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadow in the shade I Want to Kill Myself. I'm just going to be popping that on there. I did not throw out that shade, right? Fuck, did I? I was like, oh, I'm never going to use the silver. I'm so fucking stupid. I had a ColourPop eyeshadow and it was silver, and I must have thrown it out. Because I was like, I never use silver eyeshadow. Ooh. Okay, so now we're going to need to make it even more fucking popping as fuck, and we're going to need to use some glitter. So this is the NYX Face and Body Glitter in the shade 06. I I really like this glitter glue because it's like actually really sticky. I don't know, like it's called a glitter primer, so you would think that it's just like a primer, but it's like actually really sticky, so I feel like it's a good glitter glue. So this glitter is like it's silver, but then it has like rainbow specks in it. And I want to do fake lashes in this, but I can't because every time I put on fake lashes, I get eyelash glue like in my eyelash. Like even if I don't put it directly onto my eye, even if I do like put it onto the eyelash and then put the eyelash onto my eye, I'm having like a modeling meeting tomorrow, so I can't have eyelash glue on my eyes. And they'll be like, oh, she's weird. So I can't wear my llama lashes, and I want to because I feel like they would look good with this look. But oh yeah, I'm using the Urban Decay brush that comes with the Naked palettes because I just wanted like a flat kind of tip. I'm gonna pull a Hannah Baker. Now there's glitter all over my fucking floor. I'm not mad though. Not mad though, just suicidal. So now I think I'm gonna do some eyeliner. I just recently got I got two different drugstore like felt tipped eyeliners, and I wanted to try both of them out. I have the Essence Super Fine, which looks like that, and then I have this NYX Super Skinny Marker, which is like such big packaging for like literally the smallest So I think I'm gonna try the NYX one first. Okay, I actually really like this because it's really stiff. It's not super floppy, so it's really easy to like make a line with. I don't know. The thing is, it's just not very pigmented. Like it's not very, it like almost comes out gray. I don't know. Which like kind of sucks. I don't know, man. I'm trying. Instead of Intense Smoky, I should call this Watch Everything Go Wrong for Annika in a single 12-minute vid. And then to make it black, I'm just gonna go over top with the Essence one, and hopefully that'll make it more black. See, like in my live, I had such a hard time getting my eyeliner. I'm like, normally I can do eyeliner. Also, this Essence one was like $2. Why is the $2 eyeliner better than like the $6 eyeliner? That's my question. That is my question. I'm gonna turn this off so I can do the other eye, and I will be right back. Okay, well my eyeliner is uneven and overall trash, but I really like this Essence one. This is called the Essence Super Fine Eyeliner Pen. It's like really good. I only like felt tip eyeliners. I just can't do normal like brush tips, and I can't do, what else is there? Brush tips. Yeah. Is there anything else? I don't know. I'm curling my eyelashes with this shits that I don't give eyelash curler. I don't normally curl my eyelashes, but I just got this eyelash curler, and honestly, like it does make such a big difference. Like I've never owned an eyelash curler before. Actually, I have. It's from e.l.f., but like, does that count? Faye? 4? Cunt. Slut. Bitch.
Motherfucker.
Pussy.
You suck dick on a daily.
I do. How was Claire Bear?
He was good. He was good.
Is that a hand friend?
Wait, is that what you call him?
Yeah.
I got bored. Look, they got my name wrong.
Brianna. Wait, they thought that her name was Brianna. I'm gonna be using the Mega Plush Volume Express. I was like looking at it and I just didn't know like what it was called. So Brianna has a boyfriend and his name's Clarence. And Clarence, her boyfriend, his dad's name is Clarence too. And I hate it when parents name their kids the same thing. It's just so cocky.
My dad is a junior.
Well, he didn't choose to be a junior. I'm not mad at Clarence, I'm mad at his dad.
No.
But isn't Clarence such a white name and he's black? I feel like Clarence is just a really white name. Yeah. Okay, now I just gotta do the rest of my face and then we're fucking done with the video. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm gonna be using the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster, and I'm gonna be using the Sephora Multitasker Blush Brush. This packaging is way better than the Butter Bronzer packaging. Number one, the brush that it came with actually, oh, this isn't the brush. Okay, the brush that it came with, like, actually had bristles. It's not like a piece of foam, and then it comes with a mirror. Like, isn't that, like, really stepping up their game? Okay, thanks for blessing us. Okay, then for fucking blush, I'm just gonna like take pieces of my pussy out and slap them on my face.
Oh my god.
Sounds like a plan. For blush, I'm gonna be using this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Mood Exposure. Bitch, I don't even know why I bought this. It's a good ass blush. Is it worth like, what, $48 props now? Oh shit.
It's very, very pigmented.
Potent. Oh, I have your like tie-dye blue bra.
I have your eyelash glue as well. So.
I'm going back in with another mascara, Better Than Sex, just because I feel like my eyelashes aren't long enough.
Okay, there's this girl that I just found on YouTube, and she's literally like stick skinny, and in her Instagram pictures she poses so hard, and she actually makes herself look like she's thick.
Can I see her? Do you like forget her Instagram?
here.
Wait, but her butt actually looks good in that.
I know, and like let me show you all the
Does she have like a good butt?
She has a small butt. Like it's actually so flat.
Well, does she edit her pictures?
No, I don't think so. Like there's nothing rounded there. See, look at that. Her butt's not actually that big.
Oh yeah. The angle. But she's good at making it look look big.
Yeah.
Okay, then for highlight, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid in the shade 100. I haven't tried this out yet. They didn't put powder on my face here, so I'm hoping that I can do liquid and then put a powder on top of it. This actually isn't really that intense. Where is it? And then on top of that, I'm going to be taking the Tarte Spellbound Glow Highlighter. This came out with their like unicorn bullshit gay collection. This, like even though it looks like it's a rainbow highlighter, like just like let me swatch this for you. Like look at that. Oh my god. Fuck me up. Fucking slay my fucking pussy. Yes, queen. I hate it when people say queen.
You've been saying it every damn video.
Fuck.
Damn.
I know. What should I do for lipstick?
Do it Kylie.
I'm gonna be using the Kylie Dolce K lip kit just because I feel like it's like dark and like smoky and I'm a fucking beauty guru. So I'm gonna put this on and I will be right back. So yeah, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this, like actually the worst smoky eye you've ever fucking seen and a contour that is not blended out at all. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, suck my Please comment, rate, subscribe, suck my dick, and keep on spilling glitter all over your fucking floor.
So don't take advantage, don't leave my heart damaged. To understand that things go a little bit better when you plan it.